welcome back to this fabulous channel. Welcome back to the City of Sin. If you all are new to the channel or stopping in for your first time, my name is Ryan. I will be your host for all of these epic adventures. But today we're here in our fabulous City of Sin. We are walking down the Linq Promenade, and I'm happy to report that, as you can see, there are tons of people here compared to the last time that we did this video. If you guys remember, we did the Linq Promenade probably when Vegas first opened, I think, is when we last did it, and it was vacantly bare. Like, this place was almost a ghost town. There were a few people that were out here on the Linq Promenade, but not as many, and most of the bars and little shops and restaurants and things like that were closed on our last adventure. So I'm happy to report today is Saturday today, so it should be a pretty lively day here on the Linq Promenade. As you can see, we have a bunch of people coming into town from LA for the weekends. So during the weekends, it's a little bit busy, and from what I've been hearing, Las Vegas has been talking about suspending during the week to try and keep the COVID down, and because it's so vacant from basically the Monday through Thursday, they're looking at abolishing that altogether and getting rid of that for the time being, at least until this vaccine starts to roll out for everybody else. But as you can see, there are plenty of places to grab a bite to eat or to grab yourself a nice ice cold refreshing beer here on these hot summer days. It's actually gorgeous out right now. It's about 72 degrees today here in Saturday, so nothing to complain about. What a great Saturday. A great way to spend the afternoon is out here taking a stroll down the promenade and checking everything out. So a lot of you had mentioned in the last videos that I walked too fast and everything that you couldn't see, and I didn't pan enough from side to side, so I did take note of that for these adventures. I did slow down quite a bit. For most of these walks, I'm going to do the same thing on this one here down the promenade, and also for the strip walk videos. But what I've been noticing is security has been a little bit rough within the casinos when it has been coming to filming or even just having a backpack on here in the City of Sin. So it's one of those things that if you do see me walking through any casinos and I am recording, it'll be a little bit faster pace, but I'm going to try and slow down just like I am here at a nice slow walk so you guys can enjoy everything in 4K at 60 frames per second here on this adventure and this go around. But the tilted kilt is over to my right. That is still here, and that is actually open this time. So if you want to check that out, you can certainly do that. They do have Virgil's Barbecue bar over on my left-hand side, and that is still here from the last time as well, and they are open and pretty busy. One thing that I did notice that they did on this promenade is they have set up a bunch of more outdoor seating for everybody, because that was one of the concerns with the limited number of people being allowed indoors at a certain time per restaurant. I think in the state of Nevada, they restricted to 250 people within an indoor event with the new COVID restrictions and everything like that. So there's tons of outdoor seating, as you can see here, outside of the Flour and Barley Brick Oven Pizza Company. And down a little bit further, you'll see In-N-Out did a lot of outside stuff as well. So if you remember this American Beer and Cocktails, this place was shut down on our last adventure. Coming through here. Glad to report that they are actually open for business now. It's great to see Las Vegas slowly transitioning to a somewhat new COVID normal. Back when we were first coming here for the first 3 openings, it didn't look great for Las Vegas, but coming here on the weekends, seeing all the traffic come in from LA on I-15 northbound on Friday is good to see, and it's good to see on Sunday when everybody's headed back home too. But like I was saying, over here by In-N-Out, you have a lot more outdoor seating. You have this beautiful fountain here to take advantage of. It's a nice place to sit down, enjoy your drink, or just take a load off your feet and just relax for a little bit. Over on my left there is the -5 ice bar. If you guys want to check that out, you certainly can. I'm good on that. I have to deal with the cold for 4 months out of the year, so I'm not really interested in going to do that in Vegas unless it's like 120 degrees out that day. So that's pretty much on my list of things not to do when I'm in Vegas, is check out the ice bar, especially when I have to deal with that all year and things like that. But if you want to check it out, you certainly can. They have some of those frozen mixed drinks over there on the right as well. A bunch more restaurants to check out down here as well. The Brooklyn Bowl is up here as well, so if you want to check that out, you certainly can. Ghirardelli Chocolate, if you want to check that out, there's a shop over here on the left, so you don't have to go all the way to San Francisco like we did to explore the Ghirardelli Chocolate Factory in San Francisco, California, but you certainly can if you choose to. Up ahead on the left, you have the Yard House. They have tons of beer on tap at the Yard House. They have a huge bar set up with a bunch of on-tap pours and everything like that, so great place to kind of come and take a load off, put your feet up, relax, enjoy a nice frosty ice cold beer on those hot summer days. Or even here when it's nice and sunny and 70 today with no wind on Saturday. Absolutely perfect day here in Vegas. You can't complain. Still cool to check out. They have this Maxie's Diner over here on the left. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pretty good at pretty reasonable prices. Can't talk today, so sorry about that, but it is worth checking out. So if you want to check out Maxie's there, good spot to check out. Straight ahead is the High Roller, but I think this will pretty much wrap up our little walking tour down the Linq Promenade. I'm happy to report that there are tons more people here from the last time that you saw this video, and happy to report that many of the people that you see are wearing masks in the city of Sin, since Vegas does have the mask mandate in all public spaces. But as always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A huge thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so. But my name is Ryan with this Las Vegas adventure. Until the next time, my friends.